Expanding on the impressive lineup of gaming headsets for all different budgets and platforms, the HyperX Cloud Revolver brings a high-performance wired gaming headset in two different variations. Stick with the entry-level 3.5mm version for a deep, wide soundstage, or take it up a notch with the 7.1 USB audio controller. So let's dive in and check out the HyperX Cloud Revolver 7.1. Thanks for watching 9 to 5 Toys. Be sure to like, subscribe, and enable notifications with the bell icon so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Hey everyone, I'm Jordan with 9 to 5 Toys, and today we have the HyperX Cloud Revolver, and this is the 7.1 variation. The entry point for the Cloud Revolver comes in at $120, and that includes an audio control box with 3.5mm plugs. But for the ultimate experience, the Cloud Revolver 7.1 swaps that 3.5mm box for an advanced USB audio controller box and a $150 price tag. A large headset overall, the HyperX Cloud Revolver has a black and white colorway with a pretty sharp design. It looks like there should be controls on these little rings on the outside of the headset here, but those are purely cosmetic. Those don't rotate at all. And as a wired headset, the Cloud Revolver has an always attached 3.5mm cable here, which would plug into either the 3.5mm adapter control box or the 7.1 USB control box as well. But this 3.5mm plug makes this almost universal. It'll work on, Xbox controllers, it'll work on MacBooks, it'll work on PC, anything that has a 3.5mm plug like this. And then also in the box, depending on the version that you get, will be the 3.5mm control box or the USB control box that we have here. And additionally, the HyperX Cloud Revolver has a detachable microphone. So moving on to comfort, from the very first time that I put the HyperX Cloud Revolver on my head, I was really impressed with the comfort of this headset. Across the top, the large elastic headband easily conforms to different head sizes. There's considerable clamping force to help with passive noise isolation, but it isn't too much to make the headset uncomfortable. And along with that large supportive headband, the ear cups have plenty of soft support. They easily cover my ears, and though they don't have a whole lot of adjustability here, you can kind of see they rotate in and out a little bit and up and down a little bit. I found them to easily fit on my head and be very comfortable for longer gaming sessions. I really do think that this is a very comfortable gaming headset. And in addition to being comfortable, the HyperX Cloud Revolver also sounds incredible. With a stated frequency response of 10 Hz to 23.2 kHz, the headset hits low with a ton of presence. And matched with that deep, impactful low end is a really impressively wide soundstage for a closed-back gaming headset. Obviously, it's not going to be the same as like the Philips Fidelio X3 that we checked out that had just an incredible soundstage for the price. Before a gaming headset, I was really impressed with how wide this sounded. And that wide soundstage just kind of separates out all of the different sounds that are coming through. It makes it a little bit easier to pick out different noises, like reloads and footsteps, and just makes it a little bit easier to place where things are coming from in a really chaotic multiplayer match. And taking that to the next level is the 7.1 USB audio mixer. So taking a closer look at this, as you can see on the front, there's a large 7.1 button that when you press that, it lights up to let you know that it's in 7.1 mode. We also have volume controls and microphone volume controls. And then on the side, there is a microphone mute button. And on the back here, there is a little clip, so you could clip it onto your shirt or something. I think that's kind of an interesting design choice. But yeah, you can place it somewhere close to you where you know where those controls are going to be, so it's a little bit easier. And at first, when enabling the 7.1 sound mode, immediately you can tell that it changes the EQ a little bit. And so it seems to push the highs forward a little bit and bring back some of those mids, some of the body. And while that, changes the kind of natural soundstage and soundscape that you might be used to in your game, so this boost to clarity just makes it easier to pick out different sounds from different directions and just kind of enhances that wide soundstage so that you can pick out different sounds easier. And my only complaint, the only thing I noticed that I didn't enjoy with the sound of the HyperX Cloud Revolver is when there are really tiny, really quiet noises coming through, there seems to be almost a little sort of like digital noise gate or something. So when something was like very quiet, and this didn't happen very often and really didn't affect gameplay at all, but if there was a very quiet sound coming through with nothing else playing in the background, there'd be a little bit of digital kind of white noise or a little bit of a digital noise. And as soon as that audio stopped, it would go away. And like I said, during actual gameplay or even listening to music, I couldn't really pick that up at all. But if my audio was completely quiet, but then like the tiniest little audio cue played, I would occasionally pick up on that little bit of digital noise. So that's the only thing that I didn't care for and that I was surprised by with the Cloud Revolver. And of course, HyperX also has the detachable microphone on the Cloud Revolver, and it's a really nice boom arm mic that makes it really easy to get right in front of your mouth or wherever you want to place it for communications. And I also think it sounds pretty good as well. Obviously, wired headsets are going to have more bandwidth to send a better signal from the microphone than wireless headsets. So I do think this sounds pretty good, and here we'll do a sound test so you can hear it for yourself. All right, so here we're going to do a microphone test on the HyperX Cloud Revolver 7.1. You can tell since it is removable, you can kind of move it around and get it closer or further away depending on where you want to position it. And it really has a really nice boom arm that makes it really easy to place. I'm also going to type on a keyboard a little bit so you can hear how it does with background noise if you can knock anything out. I can also hear there is a truck or something outside making a little bit of noise, so maybe that's coming through as well. We'll be able to see afterwards. But here we go. I'm going to type. This is the Huntsman, the Razer Huntsman Mini with the purple clicky optical switches. So it is a very loud keyboard. So we'll see how the HyperX Cloud Revolver does at mitigating sound coming through. Looking at the levels, it looks like it's still coming through pretty well. So, all right, hopefully that gives you a good idea of what the microphone sounds like and how it handles background noise. So overall, wrapping up here, starting at $120 for the 3.5mm version or $150 for the 7.1 version, the HyperX Cloud Revolver is a great feeling and sounding headset. Audio is big and impactful with really deep bass, and the mids and highs come through clear with an impressively wide soundstage. If you want to check out some of the competition, I'll put links to the Razer Black Shark lineup down in the video description, as well as a video on how to make your gaming headset microphone sound better for free, and you can check those out if you want to learn a little bit more. And that'll wrap it up for our review of the HyperX Cloud Revolver 7.1 headset. Let us know what you think about it down in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. This is Jordan with 9to5 Toys.